Bang bang, Hefe gang. Y'all know what it is, man. It's your boy. Hefe 100, man. We got the world best mother reaction channel over here. Fire, fire, fire up, fire up, fire up. I see this title, man. Talking about Quando, Rondo dissing King Von at the virtual concert. I'm like, what? Virtual concert? Hold on. Dissing the nigga. Like, it's kind of some clown shit. Kinda. It's like you can't get a show nowhere, so you gotta diss the nigga on the World Wide Web. I mean, that's the way the internet is defeated, man. I ain't lying to you. And just the new way of this is just crazy now. It's like, it's like you get a voice on the internet and you could just be the biggest, baddest thing in the world. I ain't saying he is. I ain't saying he not. But you can be though. You know what I'm saying? I could pull guns out on the internet and be like, yeah, I be shooting motherfuckers. I don't be shooting motherfuckers. That ain't what I do. I'm just down to protect myself. You know what I mean? At all costs. But I ain't going out. I ain't shooting nobody, nigga. I'm keeping it, nigga, 100 with you. I ain't telling you to go out and go shoot nobody. I'm telling you to put your hands up and fight like a man. You know what I mean? I'm not a YouTuber that could fight though, nigga. Jiu-jitsu, taekwondo, boxing. I'm like that Black Jake Paul, nigga. MMA, nigga. I beat your motherfucking ass in real life though, nigga. I'm talking about stand up or on the ground. Don't matter. Wrestling. Shout out, oh, you know what, man? Before we get to this video, shout out to my little brother Tyrell Fortune, man, who just won his 10th fight over at Bellator. Go check him out. It's free on Showtime. I think it's on demand. It's free though. It was Bellator 255. Shout out to my little brother Jalen Bates. Got his fight coming up April 9th. Bellator 256. Shout out to my little bro, man. I'm watching you, man. I'm very proud. I'll be back on that mat soon, man, when everything get better. You know what I'm saying? But it is what it is. I'll be back on that mat in no time. Let's get to this though, man. This is really disrespectful. So my bad. Whoa. Hold on. What the fuck? Hold on. You gotta say that at a virtual concert because you can't have a concert in real life though. Because if you just said that at a concert in real life, nigga, I'm talking about your fans or not, they probably would have stormed the stage and whooped your ass just for being disrespectful. Because some of your fans are still his fans. You gotta understand. I'm just saying.
Check it out now. Quando Rondo been dying to say that he killed King Von, huh? He been trying to like claim that body for the longest. He might tattoo a teardrop on his face because King Von died. Now, listen, man, we all know what happened, right? Like, obviously, King Von tried to beat up Quando Rondo. Little Timmy popped out with a burner. He then killed King Von. But if you listen to Quando Rondo, man, in his music, on his Instagram Live, he's talking like he's the shooter. He's actually talking like, hey, he wasn't getting his ass whipped and catching a serious case of the beats before Timmy rescued him. Now, here's the thing. He had a performance recently. And no. Obviously, not in a real club where people are going to be at. He had a virtual performance. I keep telling you, ain't nobody want no Quando Rondo up in a club right about now because they think that somebody's going to try to do some retaliatory stuff to him, and they don't want that going on at their venue when they got other innocent people there. So nobody's going to really book him for in-person performances, but he did get a gig, and it was a virtual performance, okay? So he was performing to people over a computer, and yes, you can make all the finger guns you want, but you can't shoot them through the screen. Now, while performing,
Ain't that a
think
bitch?
you would be not trying to bring up that situation where Von died. Only reason I say you would think you would be trying to do that because he said he was trying to change his image. People think he's a bad guy. He was
Right. He was just asking Big U for like, to help him out with some charitable shit. Cause he was doing shit for the kids, God. I'm doing this for the kids, God. That's my Quando Rondo went down, God. For the kids, God.
trying to do charity. He was trying to be positive, right? But clearly, he knows that sometimes the intrigue in the headlines comes with him constantly mentioning the situation, and whether it's his personal feelings or not, he seems to always diss Vaughn. Now, he dissed Vaughn again. He says something along the lines of, yo, he got caught without his pole. Now that bitch ass nigga gone, and I'll piss on his grave. Okay. Now, obviously, he's talking about the King Von situation. He's making reference to the fact that, hey, King Von, who did not pull up with a gun. He pulled up to fight. Obviously, it turned into a gunfight. Obviously, King Von passed away. I just really want to know this, man. Quando Rondo, are you trying to get past the situation, or you're trying to get some props for being involved in a situation that got Von killed? Because it's very confusing to me. At times, I feel bad for you because, hey, people love Von, so they're not going to see that you were defending yourself and it resulted in someone losing their life, which, again, that's a fair way to look at it, right? But it seems like you're more like maliciously taunting the situation and making fun of somebody who ain't even here no more. Okay? It makes it seem like you're not the victim in all of this, which in reality, this is where you are the victim. Even though you didn't die, you're the victim. You were getting your ass whipped, and someone used self-defense. Actually, that's what y'all about to say in court. Somebody, Lil Tim, used self-defense to defend you and himself. That's what y'all gonna say in court. Which I just can't understand why, like, you keep trying to use this thing like you killed him, like you some cold-blooded assassin. Relax, Quan.
Right. I ain't gonna lie to you. That's gonna make it look bad for little Tim in court. Honestly. When he go to court, they're gonna be pulling up his friends fucking concert of him saying that shit. Chill. It's not a smart play. If anything, wait till all that shit is over and done with, court and all that shit.
Rondo, and also it just makes it seem like you really don't want to get past this. And I'm gonna be honest, I don't think your career is ever gonna stabilize until this is behind you. Because when this is brought up about you, people care more about the story than your songs. They only care about your songs if it's giving a story or if it's taunting or referencing King Von. You want to be a normal artist, keep going about your life and be successful. You want people to understand why you did what you did that night, or why the people which you did what they did that night, and be able to look past it, not always harp on it. But it clearly makes me see at this point that Quando Rondo, he likes to poke the hornet's nest. I just don't know what he's getting out of it in the long run. You guys get a comment box. Do you think he has all right to say this and, keep talking?
Hell no. He ain't got no right to be doing that shit. That's just fucked up regardless. You get what I'm saying? Um should nobody be taunting nobody that's dead after they dead. It's like, okay, boom, it's over and done with. People going to people's grave sites, fucking people's grave sites up. That's not cool. People talking about people when they dead gone and shit. That shit to me not cool. Um, it's like nigga, like they dead, they gone, they can't even defend themselves no more. So it's like, and they real people who really actually love them might not even be in the streets. You know what I'm saying? That street family, like they real family who actually really love them. You know what I'm saying? Like, nigga, that shit hurt them, nigga. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, I don't know. I just don't play that shit, and I take that shit serious. Fuck you up. Now, you know what it is, though. This your boy Hefe 100, man. We here all month.